Say again? Yeah. I'm just taking your number. AW254. Say again? Yeah, I want a complaint. Can I ask why it's taken 4 hours for somebody to come down to me? Say that again? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you open this a little bit? Yeah, sorry.
I've got 2 radio channels to monitor up there.
Yeah.
I don't often have time to come away from them to deal with the complaint in the front office. We normally deal with it over the phone when we get 5 minutes to do that. Can I take some information from you?
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to answer that, yeah? Now, the thing, I said I'm going to answer that. The thing about it is, I've been here since like about maybe 1:30. I've been here till 1:30. I've asked for an update, yeah, and nobody's given me an update to let me know what you've just said, first and foremost. Secondly, I've asked every single one of those police staff in there for their supervisors, the line manager. Nobody's identified themselves. Nobody's identified themselves. I'm not happy with the whole situation whatsoever. And if you feel that I'm speaking too quickly for you, I am upset that I've been here for 4 hours and one of your police officers possibly just went upstairs and asked for you to come down, which I appreciate that he's done that. Yeah. But I don't appreciate that I've been here for 4 hours and every single one of those people out there, every single one of those police staff out there have ignored me. I've got it all on tape. Not one of them have even spoken to me. I've got about 2 hours on tape of them ignoring me.
You're not helping me.
Wow.
Information from you, and then I can progress it for you.
Yeah, but you're not listening. You should be apologising for their behaviours.
I don't know what they've done, sir.
Well, I've just told you what they've done. I've just told you what they've done. I want to know who their supervisors are as well.
I don't know who the supervisors are.
Well, I want you to find out, Sergeant.
What is your initial complaint about?
It's about Police Constable,
yeah.
Constable Carlin, Carlin.
Yeah.
2.
I can find him on the name.
2017 or something like that. On the 24th of November, yeah, I was down there. I'm a vlogger, yeah, and I was auditing your station. Yeah, I was with 2 other guys, and I was walking up to this police officer, Carlin, and he asked me in a very derogatory way, if that's the word of how you say it, "How's your mum?" Yeah, I didn't approach him in a manner for him to ask me that. My mum's passed away, so I found that very offensive. Yeah, very offensive. He just swaddled off. Yeah, tried to make light of it. All the officers that surrounded him. It's a YouTube. It's uploaded. It's called. Yeah, you can put that down if you like. That's the name of the YouTube link. Yeah, but that's the name of the link. That's what's got to. Well, you'll be able to see his behaviour. Right. Yeah, and I want to make a complaint about it.
Spell that for me.
Vile and disgusting. VILE.
All one word?
No, and disgusting. Yeah. If you look under that sort of mantra.
On YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, Charing Cross Police Station. Yeah. There's a couple, because I came to complain on that particular day, on the 24th of November.
Yeah.
And again, that lady, the white lady in there, said that I couldn't do it. I had to do it on 101, which I don't have to do it on 101, because I phoned up the IOPC. Yeah. I came back to make a complaint. Yeah, and then there was another guy, I don't know who he is, he might have identified him, I don't know. But anyway, a sergeant did come down to speak to me, but he didn't have no rooms. I was here for like 2.5 hours, he didn't have no rooms available at that time. And this is the 3rd time that I've come back.
Right.
Yeah, because I wanted to do it here at the station, simply because when Carlin done that on the first occasion, I wanted it to be reported there and then. Right, and I'm extremely annoyed and upset that you guys, as the police, yeah, not you personally, obviously, have taken a month for me to be able to sit down here now and give you this little bit of information. Okay. Disgusted. Yeah.
Can I take your full name?
No, you can't take my full name. I'll give you my email address. The IOPC said that I can make a complaint via my email address.
Okay, but I need your details.
That is my details. They said you can make a complaint via my email address.
The reason I ask is I will send, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in a form called a 3352, which escalates this complaint to our professional standards unit.
Yeah.
They will not accept it without a name and an address.
The ILPC said, and I've got it audio,
Yeah.
phone call, that I can do it with an email address.
Right.
So I just wanted to make sure that I could complain at the station. So when I go back, I'd want the complaint to be made, and also just so there's no toing and froing about where I have to make this complaint and who and how they have to take it. You know.
Yeah, so we don't take complaints initially, IOPC do. So it would need to be through to the police force concerned.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. But do you know how they're supposed to process the complaint? Obviously, if they take it, then what are they supposed to do? What do I have to do? Do I have to give my name and address and all that, or can I just give an email?
Just any contact that you want to give. It can just be an email. It's just if you want to raise a complaint anonymously, you can do so. However, if you don't give any details about yourself, then it will obviously stop that contact from them if they need any more information from you.
Okay, so they don't specifically need my name and address, but if I want to give an email for a contact for them to get back to me to provide information or move it further, then that's something which they all they need. They just need an email address.
Yeah, if you can do it that way, then yeah, that would be fine.
And that is definitely the way to do it, just with an email.
You can raise it that way, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But they send out an information pack by the post.
The IOPC said that I could make a complaint with my email address.
Okay. What I'll do, I will try that for you. Okay.
So why would they tell me one thing and you're going to try it?
I'm going to try it, and if they tell me that I can't do it, then we'll have to email you and let you know that they can't do it. It's a professional standards unit. I'm not from that unit. I'm in the operations room. I'm in the control room upstairs, which is why I haven't really got a lot of time to deal with. So I've got 2 radio channels upstairs to monitor. I have to come down there to deal with you. So that's why I'm trying. That's why it might seem like I'm trying to hurry you through this. But I'm going to fill in the form for you with information that I've got, and the contested stop on the 24th. Yeah.
It was what?
The contested stop. So you were stopped outside the back of the police station. Is that right?
Well, I wasn't stopped. I was lawfully filming.
Yeah.
And I walked up to him, and as I was walking up to him, he turned to me, looked at me and said, "You all right? How's your mum?"
Right.
And I thought to myself, what are you saying? And I said to him that I felt offended. I said to him that it's vile, disgusting, yeah? And I asked him for his shoulder epaulets, yeah, number. I'm not sure even if he gave it to me verbally, yeah? I then said that I was going to make a complaint, and he said, "Go on then, round the front desk." Yeah, his attitude was atrocious.
So you're complaining about his attitude to you?
Of course.
Is that all right?
His attitude, his behaviour, his arrogance. How can you address a member of the public like that? And I'm not being funny. I didn't approach him to say anything. He turned to me and he said that to me without me even saying anything to him, you know.
And you want to complain that the station officer didn't give you their supervisor's details, is that right?
All of these, every single person that's on duty now. I want their numbers. I want her number, the lady behind you. I want her number. The Asian lady has given me her number already, and I want the 2 guys on the front's numbers as well.
Okay, these ones here, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, I'll get them now.
And I want to make a complaint about them. I want to know why. Say again?
I'm doing that for you.
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to know why I was sitting here for 4 hours and nobody didn't come back
because
to me.
we don't have the time to do
No,
it.
nobody. Excuse me. When you see my video, you'll
see your video.
No, you'll realise that they didn't acknowledge. When I say they didn't even speak to me, I said to them, "Can you get me a supervisor?"
No, I understand that.
Can you do it? They didn't acknowledge me. It's like they looked through me.
We are extremely busy.
Say again?
We are extremely busy. You have to appreciate I don't have a lot of time to come down.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about them.
Yeah.
The way that they carried on is extremely unprofessional.
I'll put that on the complaint form for you.
Okay, but I want their numbers. I personally want their
Take their
numbers.
numbers and put it on the form for you.
Okay, no, I want their numbers.
You don't need them.
Yeah, I do need it.
If you want them, you can ask them.
I am asking them and they're not telling me. This is what I'm saying to you, Sergeant. I just said to you that they wouldn't acknowledge me. If you walk away from here without you giving me their numbers, which they need to identify themselves with, yeah, I'll put in a complaint.
You can see their numbers.
I can't see their numbers. There's police staff. See, this is why I film. Because it seems like I'm trying to make this up, but I'm asking them for their numbers and they're ignoring me, not talking. And I've just said to you that I want their numbers, and you're saying, I'd like you to ask that lady her number, please. And
Okay.
can I have your warrant number or your number?
Can you hear up? No, probably not. Just keep it down. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe I can actually.
There you go.
Okay, so why is it that I have a number? What's a warrant number? So what's a PAO?
Public Access Officer.
And is that what she is?
Are you a PAO?
Yeah. Okay, so why have I got Public Access Officer Patel's number?
That's not a shoulder number.
Okay, well that's the numbers that I want from her.
Right, okay. Why do you want that number?
Because it identifies her.
I'm going to identify her.
No, I want to be able to identify her in case I have to make my own complaint somewhere else.
So I'm going to raise your complaint.
Am I able to have their number? No, I'm asking you, am I able to have their number? Am I able to have their number?
I don't know actually.
Well, I've got her number, right? And actually, I'll give you a bit of advice. They're supposed to be able to identify themselves. That's like me speaking to you and you not telling me who you are. How am I supposed to come back at a late... No, I said it's like me speaking to you and you not telling me who you are. I would like their numbers, please. I would like their numbers, please. If you're telling me that you're not going to get their numbers, then I'm going to put you on that complaint. I don't need to. I'm making a complaint.
I'm trying to help you.
What? Yeah, but you're not. You're telling me stuff that I don't need to do. I'll give you my email, and that's how I can make.
I told you I'm going to do that.
Right, but I want their numbers.
I'm going to put the information on the complaint form, and it'll go to our professional standards.
No, that's not what I want. I want their numbers. I've been asking for their numbers, and they've refused to give. That's like them refusing to identify themselves, like a police officer. If I asked you for your number, your shoulder number, and you're on duty.
They're not police officers.
They're police staff, but they've still got numbers. They've still got identification numbers.
And I'm going to identify.
Well, I want. Do you know something? This is why I film. I keep on telling you, because what you're telling me is that you're not prepared to identify them to me now.
I don't need to.
I want them. So that.
So you can complain.
I want their numbers. You don't need to ask me any more questions. I'm asking you for their numbers. So, hold on, stop then. Could you put yourself on that complaint form, please? And say that and just say that you won't identify. Hold on. Why? Because you're not prepared to put yourself on that complaint form.
I can't complain about myself.
I want their numbers.
I'm going to.
Why wouldn't you? Why ain't you going to give me their numbers?
I'm going to give.
No, why aren't you going to give me police staff's numbers? Why aren't you going to give it to me?
They're police staff.
And
I'm going to put their information on the complaint.
So supposing you go upstairs and you look up whether or not police staff are supposed to give me their numbers, what are you going to do? Are you going to come back down, identify them and send me their numbers via email?
I'm not. I'm going to put their information.
Why aren't you going to do that? So that means you're not upholding your oath. So that means this complaint is pointless.
Right. I'm going to escalate this professional standards for you.
I want them to be complained about.
I'm going to.
I want their numbers. Just like I've got this lady's number, just like I've got the police officer's number, I've asked them for their numbers to identify themselves, and I would like you to identify them to me, please.
So I'm going to escalate this.
Please. I'm asking you again, PS. What does PS Jordan mean?
That's my name.
Look, what's the PS?
Police Sergeant.
Okay, fair enough. I obviously didn't know that. I've been here for 4 hours.
Yeah.
The misconduct in this station is atrocious, and you are complicit to this misconduct because you're not going to identify these police staff. You're protecting them. Yeah.
They are going to be on complaint.
No, you are protecting it. I'm asking for their number. I'm asking them to identify themselves. Ask her if she should.
Okay, there you go.
What's that?
So this officer said that she wasn't happy to speak to you while you were filming.
Doesn't matter. I can film.
Sir,
Yeah, but I can film.
Sir.
No, but I can film. It doesn't matter whether she's happy or not. What? So again, you're breaking your code. See, you're saying that you're not happy. Wow. And that's a police sergeant. Are you happy? What do you mean, are you happy? You're asking me if they're happy to do that. I don't get... No, I don't get you. Okay, can I have them then, please? I haven't got a pen here. Could you please write it down for me, please? Thank you.
Oh, you've got that one.
And whose is this number? Whose is this number?
That's staff numbers.
No, but I don't know who it is.
Exactly.
Anyway, do you know something? You're on camera as well. You're being complicit to this whole thing. Yeah? You can't ask them if they're happy to when they should be doing this.
We're not obliged to give our names.
I'm not asking for their name. There's an identification marker for them, yeah? And you're not prepared to give them to me because you're asking them if they're happy. They shouldn't need to be happy. They should just give it to them because that is what identifies them. Sergeant, this is what I'm trying to say to you.
I have to go, so I've got two radio.
Oh, so you're prepared to not identify these.
I've told you already they're going to be on the complaint form.
And how am I supposed to know who is who?
We're not obliged to give you names.
Listen, if I want to complain about them separately, yeah, how am I supposed to know who is who? I don't want a name, but I want to know what her number is.
I've got that on there.
Okay, and I need to know what them two guys' numbers are. No, I need to know. They've refused me, right? And I need to know what their numbers are.
Who do you speak to here?
Say that again?
How many have you spoken to here?
The two men, that guy over there, and then there's another guy, light-skinned guy that was here, lighter skin guy that was there. You can't turn around and say, ask them if they're happy to, Sergeant. I'm not being funny, but they have to identify themselves.
I have to go. So
I want his number.
I've told you.
I want his number over there.
Get his number. I have to go, and I will raise a complaint for you.
I am so furious. I've been there 4 hours because of that guy, Carlin, yeah, literally, it sounded like abuse when he said it to me, yeah? And I'm really, really upset that I came to this station and there's been so much obstruction for me to make a complaint about a police officer, yeah? Because everybody is there saying, we can't do. Okay, you're saying that you're going to do that for me, which is fair enough, yeah? But I'm just letting you know that I've been here today, right? And every single one of these police staff that's been there has obstructed me in getting to this stage now.
No, they
right?
put a CAD on asking for us to come down, but we've been very busy.
Okay, they put a CAD on.
Yeah.
Okay. And they didn't come back to let me know. They didn't say anything to me. They've not even spoken.
Okay, well, I apologise for that. But
thank you.
CAD on. We just haven't
that doesn't hard.
We normally phone up informants when they complain because we've got two radio channels to listen to, and we can't keep an ear out on our radio channels for anything that's going on if we're down here dealing with people that are complaining. So we normally phone them up. Do you see what I mean?
I do see what you mean, but just let me just say, if the IOPC is telling me that I can do a front counter complaint,
you can.
Well then, so this is what I wanted to do.
But we don't have enough supervisors.
No, but you're telling me that I can, so this is why I'm here. And this should have been done on the 24th. This is, No, but this is when it goes back to. It goes back to the 24th when that lady
Right.
said to me that I can only do it on 101. This is why I'm so upset. 4 hours I've been here. Say it again, sorry?
I'll put that on the complaint form for you.
Okay.
All right.
And I want a copy of your complaint.
I don't. No. What will happen is, I fill in the form.
Right.
It gets submitted to the professional standards unit.
Right.
And then they get in touch with you.
They'll get in touch with
I
me.
just triage complaints.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I take the information, and then I can do a couple of things. I can do a service recovery, which is speak to the complainant and see if I can sort it out for them there and then by explaining. So it could be a complaint about something, and it just might be as simple as explaining procedures, and then they're happy. If not, then I can escalate it to professional standards. Which is what I'm going to do for you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the professional standards unit will be in touch.
And the CAD number is what is this? Is this here? That's the CAD number.
Yes.
Okay. So everything will go through this CAD, this reference.
Yeah. So what we'll do is, what I normally say is, if you haven't heard anything from professional standards within 2 weeks, give 101 a call with that CAD number, and we'll chase them up for you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm not happy. No.
Happier.
I'm not happy. I want his number first before I
I'll
go.
get it for you now.
Yeah, that guy there. There's another one that's sitting here. I don't know his number, but he needs to be on that complaint as well.
Right.
All 4 of them. Terrible,
Okay.
terrible service. Seriously.
Right there.
They're not above the law. They're not above the law. Yeah, they should adhere to what they signed up to. And I hear that they might have been a bit intimidated because I had a camera, but because it's legal and lawful. Yeah, because it's legal and lawful, they shouldn't treat me any differently. And I felt today that they treated me differently because I had the camera. But I had the camera because when your constable was saying those things to me, I called it on camera. Yeah. So just like now, if they say anything to me, I can say it on camera because that lady there, yeah, said that she was going to tell this one to come and give me an update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are entitled, if they don't want to give information over on film that might be in public domain.
It's mine. I'm filming.
But you've told me that you've got a YouTube channel.
But it's my information.
But
it's my information. If I'm asking for somebody else's information, fair enough. If I'm asking for my information, I can film as much as I want. I
will raise a complaint for you, and they'll be in touch. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sergeant. You can't be saying stuff which doesn't make sense. I mean, they're there for a service. Yeah. The service is if I say to come up to you and say hello, and you don't say hello back to me, and I'm filming you, it doesn't mean to say that you're not saying it because I'm filming you. You should be, and don't worry about the camera because it's lawful, it's legal. If it was illegal, you'd come and say, oh, you can't do that.
What we're worried about is our own security at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you can film police staff.
But can you
in their job? I can understand that, but you can still do it.
Be a bit worried about our personal security.
But you can still do that. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm worried, yeah, about police giving misinformation, yeah, and then them trying to say, oh, well, you said this and you said that. No, I didn't. It's on camera. This is why I film.
I will raise that for you. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much. And
take care. Does that open automatically?
It's night time, but do you know something? I made my complaint. I made the complaint. PC Carlin, I'm complaining about you. Disgusting and vile.